have 3 questions here. Are you safe? How is your security, Your Excellency? The other question is, appointing so many CS from Mount Kenya, is that a way of dividing Mount Kenya? And the third question is about social media. Kenyans are using social media so much to express their grievances, but we are being silenced. Abduction, our pages being hacked. What do you think should be done? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am safe in God's hands, and I am good, and God has taken care of me, because at the end of it all, it's God who protects us. My security was withdrawn. I am not bothered, and criminal gangs have been sent to attack me. You know, in the Muru in November, criminal gangs with the police escort were sent to assassinate me, and they wanted to kill me, but God saved my life, and I want to thank the people of Bibirioni and the young people who protected me, that they were not able to do so. On the 28th of December in Shamata, a policeman in uniform was sent to disrupt our meeting, and he threw a tear gas canister at me. Again, the people defended us, and we were fine. Last weekend, members of a criminal gang were sent to attack my wife in a prayer meeting in Kamukuji grounds in Nyeri. Again, God took care of her, and she was safe. We have seen the revival of a criminal gang here in central Kenya by government, by the president, to try to disrupt my meetings, to intimidate me, to attack me wherever I go. But the young people in this region and other places in the country have taken care of my security, and they do take care of me. But above all, we trust in God to take care of us. And we want to say that trying to intimidate me and disrupt my meetings so that I don't go for meetings will not work. Everybody in this country knows I'm not a coward. I am not easily intimidated. We'll continue going for our meetings, and we want to ask our people to continue offering security to our meetings wherever we go, so that those who have been sent to attack us. Appointing CSS from Mount Kenya is a good thing, there's no problem. But if the intention is to win the Mount Kenya back, it's an exercise in futility. I did tell President William Ruto along the way that the people of Mount Kenya hate deception and betrayal. And I told him that the people of Mount Kenya hate betrayal, and he himself is a beneficiary of the people's distaste for betrayal. When the people of Mount Kenya perceived like he was betrayed by President Uhuru Kenyatta, they decided to support him, to show their distaste for betrayal. And I did tell him many times that if he betrays the people of the Mount Kenya region, they'll never forgive him. And I told him betrayal in Mount Kenya region is unacceptable, is unforgivable, is an abomination, it is a taboo. And once it has occurred, there is no remedy. Even if he appoints the whole cabinet from Mount Kenya, nothing will change. Even if he was able to revive Dedan Kimathi, Mwai Kibaki, Jomo Kenyatta, and appoint them to his cabinet, nothing will change in the Mount Kenya region. Even if he was to revive Gikuyu and Mumbi and the 9 daughters, make Gikuyu his deputy president, make Mumbi his prime cabinet secretary, make the 9 daughters, Washera, Waithera, Wanjiru, Wambui, and all as cabinet secretaries, nothing would change. The mountain is gone and gone forever, because the mountain hates betrayal and hates deception. Those are 2 things that the people of the mountain hate. So no amount of appointing anybody in this region will change anything. The people are through with President William Ruto because he betrayed the region and he deceived the region. And there is no remedy. That is a matter, that is a closed chapter. And I start to be corrected, and in the fullness of time, he'll come to know. And that is why you find he's getting very irritated that when he sends condolence messages in a funeral, people refuse to listen to them because they are through with him. And you know, in our community, a funeral is a very solemn moment. In many times, even those who are perceived to have killed the person who is being buried, if you attend that funeral, people still allow you to say something, and they never ask you. So if you find people of this region have refused to accept your condolence messages, they are through with you forever. And it is unnecessary to harass Justin Bieber and Muturi. They are harassing Justin Bieber and Muturi and saying that he's the one who organized, who incited people to refuse to listen to the President Kodole's message. That is not true. And Bieber and Muturi was really abused by the president. He wrote him very offensive messages at night, accusing him of having incited people to refuse to listen to his Kodole's message. That is very, very unfair to Justin Bieber and Muturi. It is the people of Mount Kenya region who refused. And they will continue refusing because the president betrayed them and deceived them. And as I have said, once you do those two things, there is no remedy. It is over. And I had warned him that that is what will happen, but he chose not to listen. In terms of social media is a revolution and is a real thing. And we are very happy about social media. You know, long time ago when we had KBC, you would be able to censor news and only let people know what you want them to know. And that is how the people of this country were governed. Today, even if you bribe the mainstream media not to broadcast what Rigathi Gachagua has said, the social media will do it. In fact, by the time we get to the evening news, people through social media already know what has taken place. So we really want to affirm TikTok, the X Space, the Facebook, and I want really to encourage our young people to continue using the social media as a tool of change, as an oversight mechanism for this administration. Our young people, we really want to salute you. And let nobody call you criminals. And let nobody tell us as parents that we have brought up our children badly. We haven't. We have brought up our children very well. That is why they are keeping the government in check, because they are intelligent young people. They are creative people. But I want to tell my children, agencies, I love you so much and I have tremendous respect for you and your capacity to bring transformative change into this country. But I want to plead with you that what you are doing on the online space is not enough. You have a date with destiny. It is our young people who will sort out this country. It is our young people who will create the right leadership in this country. I want to tell our young people, much as we appreciate your contribution so far and what you have done for us, you have so much to do. You must take IDs and register as voters and turn out to vote. Your vote is what will count in this country. It is the Gen Z and the millennials who will determine the next leadership of this country. I want to affirm that you have done very well. I want to say congratulations. I want to thank you for your patriotism, the love for your country and for your motherland. But you haven't achieved what must be done. Please take your IDs, register as voters, and come out and vote and take part in the decision-making process of this country. Take a very important role in determining the next leadership of this country. Our young people, this country is in your hands. We depend on you. I really plead with you. Please don't just stay behind the smartphone. Go a little bit further. Register as a Kenyan, have an ID, and register as a voter. And when the D-Day comes, by 3 a.m., be on the queue and vote. And guide your parents on how to vote. You are more knowledgeable than we are. You have better perspective of what is happening in the world. You know much more than we do. You have more exposure. Through their own